Anyway, it's always an honor to be here. This is a real treat for me. Once a month, I kind of gear up for it a couple of weeks in advance. There's a good feeling after we do a show that stays with me for a while. I get to be down here in this room full of brave, intelligent women and courageous gentlemen, and that's always a plus. I mean, that doesn't happen in life too often. You know, we go to jobs, we go to the grocery store, we go to all these places, and they're not a lot of fun, and there's not a lot of integrity in our life, and a lot of dignity. We have to create our own, and that's what I like about what Eddie does, is he creates this moment once a month where we can all get together and experience that. And it's really good, and we have great guests, and tonight is no exception. We've heard who's going to be here with us, and I think that's where we should go with our time right now and bring up our first guest. And remember that we're going to have these great raffles. So everybody hold on to your ticket that you got from our wonderful friend Nadia when you came in through the door, because we're going to offer some great prizes. And I know this young lady has her eye on one of them, but we're not going to say what it is right now. So thank you, and let's get on with the show. Okay, our first guest, please. Karen X, come on down. Karen, I think it's best if you perform and then we talk. Is that okay with you?
Okay.
All right, good.
Okay, well, this is about self-acceptance. It's like you can be loved by 100 people, 1 billion people, a rock star stadium full of people, but unless you love yourself, you will never feel that love. Accept yourself.
Yeah.
It is great to be loved, but to feel that love, to be chirping like a bird that loves it when the sun comes up, a flower that loves it when it rains, but not too much, the colors that love any kind of light, the wood that loves the ancestry of the trees that cast a dance of leaves to have its kin so near, though apart which it may now be, the bed that loves your sleep, the water that loves your drink, the people that let you watch them, the people that watch you imagine you share and stare, the spoon that loves to stir, the book that loves its pages and holds its tide in its arms, the spirits of the dead, did love die when they did? The truth that loves to surface, the journeys that loves to pieces, the pieces apart and attracted to a whole, or picked up piecemeal, loved individually, physically altered but never wavering in the soul's composition. The composition that loves your soul, the soul that loves you, the you that loves them, the them that is you, the all that is the it, the them with you, the all is nothing more than all birthless, deathless, living, dead, and in between, the shining of nothing in a hole, the hair that grows down a river, the river that perches on a tree, the tree made of the TV that is nature, the nature that is the furniture that listens, the silence that speaks, the ceiling that rains thought, the floor that cradles the heart, the walls that cheat the feet, start to finish, finish to be started, the in-between leading into opposite attractions, all of it. The eye of the daisy while staring at the space of the chair's air, the choir of voicelessness, the danceless rhythm, the unseeable obvious, the oblivion of the known, the power involved in remaining weak, the cowardice of the powerful. Yeah, it's great to be loved, but to feel that love, be on fire like a cube of ice, hey, dance like the door jamb, throw light like the curtain, vacuum like the rain, spray like a solid, hey, light up a glass of milk, refuse and accept everything simultaneously. It's not all or nothing, it's everything, that's nothing. Be the problem and the solution, be as empty as you are full, be a dimensional plane, be dimensionless, be aimless and passionate, be passionately aimless, lose the answer, find the question, dawn is never wrong.
Now you get to talk into the microphone. Okay, now I'm going to ask a few questions that may seem a little bit a little bit silly, but I bet there's people here tonight that haven't heard you yet. And you've been a poet for a long, long time. I mean, this is no new thing for you. This isn't like something you just decided to do. You're a life, you've been a poet all your life, I bet.
Well, okay, when I hear my little writing genesis, I was a feature writer for the Austin Sun in the 70s.
Uh-huh.
And then I moved to Dallas and I wrote Allen Ginsberg a letter and sent him a book that I did. And he invited me to a poetics apprenticeship. And I went into that.
When was that?
It was in like 1979.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, okay. Go ahead.
So, you know, I continued making books, and you know, I've had the honor, you know, and incredible gift of some of the greatest writers in the 20th century as, you know, mentors and friends.
Mm-hmm. As well as your own gifts.
Thank you.
And that's what they saw in you. You know? Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, you remind me of a lady. I mean, you're a different kind of lady. You come out here in, you know, barefooted, beautiful gown. You know, you consciously try to free up your body and your mind and your soul. And you know, this is nothing new for you. You walk the walk as well as talk the talk. Do you think that?
I have to.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. That's rare. I mean, that's rare for any kind of performer.
If you try to live someone else's life, you will be hurting yourself with someone else's life.
So what else are you doing nowadays besides writing?
Well, I coordinate literary events for people like my friend Will and the Writers Garrett, and I teach yoga.
Mm-hmm.
And read and write. I had a performance, like a really nice production called Dharma Broads at Underman, like in September. It was really cool. It was also out.
When was that?
It's in September.
September. Yeah. That's good.
It's cool.
Got a new project coming up anytime soon like that?
Yeah. I'm going to take Dharma Broads is going to the Fringe Festival in Philadelphia, which is the festival of avant-garde performance art.
Mm-hmm. That's spectacular.
And that's in August.
In August?
I'll be at Shambhala, so I've got to make arrangements. And I'm going to Coachella Music Festival because in May with my son Paris, because Radiohead and Air and Nine Inch Nails are playing.
Okay, that's good. How many Dharma Broads are there?
It's Bella Russell Eyes, myself, Laney Yarber, Tammy Gomez. And I think that's all. Oh, and my daughter was in it.
Good. How'd she do?
She was adorable. It's like I do these haikus, and she and her friend who are like, you know, like 18 now, and they figured out a process of these cards that they would hold up that had a couple of words from each haiku. Like I had this haiku to my guru thing, and it was like an endless thing, and did it. And they would turn cards, and they're so beautiful.
Any excerpt from that you want to do now?
I could do it on your piano.
It's not hooked up to sound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have a little song called My Guru's a Screw that I told you. And I'm his little Lulu. My guru's as nasty as a movie Nazi. His students have 18 coats to feel the heat. His students have sores on their feet. My guru's the mostest on drugs and got cirrhosis. My guru will bring you down. He's the only one who'll ever wear the crown. My guru studied kindness and cruelty at Celestial University. My guru